Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I just had to keep it pointed down and pushed in. Click
Yeah.
my toe jams for 20 plat.
Oh God.
They're so desperate. Alright. I don't think I came on here for any other reason than to check on decorations.
Uh.
Because I really don't have the hankering to kill stuff for some reason. Pattern. Want to go to the dojo? Stop it.
So, dude, a while back, I was like, doing my thing, like chilling, and then, like, I get a text from my aunt, and she's like, "Hey, yo, so, like, want to go karting with us?" And I'm like, "Yeah, alright, sounds fun." And out of nowhere, my grandma's just like, "Hey, are you doing alright?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I'm like, well, I don't know how to answer this, because I'm like, I don't want to just, like, leave, and, if there is, like, a plan in motion for me, like, tomorrow or something like that. So, it's kind of like a dangerous decision here. Like, if I don't do it, then I miss out on going go-karting, but if I do, then it's like, I could also miss out on, like, a different things, so I don't know.
No, you're showing empathy for people's desire for companionship, huh?
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing or even an abnormal thing or uncommon thing. In fact, I think that's a daily struggle for even like two married couple.
Yeah.
Because usually it's the husband that gets caught up in his work and he didn't mean to forget stuff and he actually is sorry, but he doesn't handle it the same way as the lady, but she forgets certain details of things that need to be done that the guy just remembers because he's just like, this is a process. Like, so, it's kind of funny how that works, but like most people just don't know how do you get the right answer? Where do you go to for that?
Yeah.
Is it inside? Is it asking the people? Is there a process? Is it an etiquette thing? Or
Yeah. But okay, so
I kind of figured like the right answer would be to talk to your grandma first, just so you could ask her what's up. Because anything that has priority, like it's like you got to work to do something, or she may need your strength as a male. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is it's your grandma, and like you're right to think versus having fun. Or is there a way that you can still do both?
Yeah. But, like, the thing is that, they were gonna, like, try and pick me up at 4, because they were also doing, like, Christmas baking and stuff. So I was gonna get cookies, but I was
cookies?
also well, I didn't make them, I just watched and got to eat all of them.
Okay. You are the gingerbread man, then.
I don't know what you mean!
Or, I'm sorry, you're an apple turnover. We can't switch pastries in mid-day.
Yeah, that's not kosher.
That's a magical shit, yeah, no, I don't believe in magic. Now, I do believe in lucid dreaming, and you could change it, you could transform in the night. Your cocoon was your blanket.
Oh, now you're talking about some trippy shit, dude.
Yeah, got all nice and warm and toasty, and you swirled around, and you transformed like butter. Well, at least not as nasty as a caterpillar disintegrating, but.
Oh yeah, that's nasty.
Oh, but so beautiful how it reforms somehow.
Yeah.
So in the end, what do you feel about that?
What do I feel about what?
Because did you make that choice? Did you, or did someone else make it for you?
Oh no, I went up to my grandma and I was like, "Hey yo, can I go karting on this day?" And she was like, "Yes, and I was like, "Yeah."
I don't think she burped and farted though. I just don't have that image of your grandma doing that. Like that sounds like Jabba the Hutt shit, bro.
Oh no, but there was no farting involved. I have not farted.
Like, oh, grandma. Oh, sorry, honey.
Oh shit, you made her sound weird.
That's what I'm saying. It was kind of like a weird moment in my head, like, she didn't do all that.
Yeah. But
I think she just said that. Yeah, oh, okay. If you could see the mental image I had of her just like going up there, she's all just barfed. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, sure. And you're like, oh, thanks, Grandma. Let's have a fart when you're leaving too.
Oh my god, that is
Just
such
so-
a retarded
so
but hilarious
nonchalant.
image. Oh.
That doesn't even sound grandmotherly, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, it's such a bad image. Why? Why?
Because it just so happened to happen, I guess. That's just what happened. In my head,
Oh
it
my
happened.
god.
I have no
It's
control over these things,
disgusting.
but I thought I would share it with you.
Well, thank you, but it's disgusting.
She still had a sweet grandma-like undertone to her, though, like
Oh.
in my head, you know. But it was just like, whoa, like yeah, like head shake back, like whoa, did I just see that in real life as well? Like no, that was all in my head.
Oh, bro. I didn't fart, though. I don't fart that often.
Well, does your grandma?
No.
Oh, okay. And at least you know she's got a good diet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, actually, farting isn't a bad thing. It's you know, most physicians say it's a good thing. It's actually a sign of that your digestive tract is working properly because there's natural
Yeah.
things that happen. So, I actually don't know what to say to any of that now. Like maybe farting grandmas are just more old school because they stuck to the natural eating styles. They're like, yeah,
Oh.
I'm more healthy. I'm not gonna die of cancer, and you're like, yeah, because your farts are stronger than mine.
You should blow a fucking toupee off with that shit, dude.
Yeah, right.
Come on,
That's
get
why
back
Grandpa
here.
loves you, huh, Grandma?
Oh,
he's
damn.
all, I know my woman's scent. Like, oh,
A war
Grandpa,
of
stop.
attrition, bruh.
That's right. Oh, after all them kids, you know, woman's still held together. It's like, yeah,
Oh,
you too, Grandpa.
Damn, but nah, Grandpa Brian's competing in the, like, Seniors Olympics.
Oh shit. So
Yeah.
is it like buff old people, or is it just like a bunch of old people at walkers competing?
It's a bunch of old people that are super, like, oh, yeah!
I could take you on, whippersnapper.
Oh,
And you're like, damn, you look like Master Roshi when he powers up.
if you don't get off that laptop, I'm gonna beat it up!
Yeah, right.
And then
You're
I'm
like, "No,
gonna eat
Grandpa,
my beats!
Now I know why Dad was scared of you growing up. And he's like, I just recently got like this. Oh yeah, snap into a Slim Jim. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Dude,
but
like,
nah.
you know, real shit, my late grandpa on my dad's side, he's kind of
Yeah.
like that. Like, he wasn't
Oh,
all, like,
shit.
macho man, like he had to push himself around, but I
Yeah.
think that was because he was a pastor, so he's more like, he's a lover, but he was definitely machismo, because, like, oh, there was plenty of stories that he
Oh,
would even tell me
shit.
of, like, when he was raising my dad, and he would be like, oh, no, I'm not raising no girl right now. We got 5 of those. It was like,
Oh, damn.
It's like, and then, like, you know, like, he wouldn't let my dad do certain things, like, because it was the
Yeah.
70s, so he was all, like, he grew up in, like, the 50s. Like,
Yeah.
he was born in the 40s or the 30s, something like that, but, you know, his younger years were in the 40s, so he did remember World War II, but he was too
Okay.
young to fight in it, but he was old enough to fight in the Korean War, and that's what happened, right? And
Right.
I don't know if, like, being in the military also influenced, like, him being like, oh no, son of mine's gonna have long hair, that's for the girls, you know, like, especially
Oh,
in the
shit.
70s when that was, like, a thing, you know what I mean? And my dad would even tell me the arguments that they would get into, and my dad's all logical as well, so, like,
Yeah.
those stories were interesting as fuck, because it was like, my grandpa's like, no, it's because you're a man, and my dad's like, it doesn't matter, and my grandpa's like, well, in the Bible it actually says it brings you shame, because you look like a female, you know what that means, right? Which is like the equivalent of my grandpa saying you look bitch. Like, which is like, oh
my
yeah.
God.
That is the old
Dude.
school way of saying it, like, oh, woo. Like, you look, yeah, you look
Bruh.
good the fuck, boy.
Oh my god.
Like, that is like ultimate, like, you
oh
know,
my god, dude.
old school slam.
Yeah, your dad fucking got, like, murked. Bruh.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. It's just so funny because, like, they even have stories like him trying to tell him to mow the lawn is like, why do you even have to mow the lawn? The grass is gonna grow back. And like my grandpa's simple answer is because you're a man. Who else is gonna do it? Like, the women
Oh.
aren't gonna cut it.
Fucking
Like, if they want to
women.
cut. Yeah,
Ugh.
my dad couldn't argue that because my dad's all like, he's definitely into the ladies. It's
Mhm.
definitely. He's probably more like outspokenly machismo than like most dudes. Like he was like even to this day he'll beat up on the youth group, high schoolers, and even
Okay,
the college kids.
what
Like
does
wrestle them down to
machismo
the.
mean?
That's like think of like Hulk Hogan giving the attitude during
Oh.
a wrestling match.
Oh, okay,
But
yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah.
actual fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you, I feel you.
And I resort to Hulk Hogan more because he's from the Attitude Era, and that is machismo right there. Even The Rock, I would consider machismo, but not what he's doing now. Now he's
Yeah.
just being a pretty fuck boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when he was like
Dude,
skinnier
I fucking
and
hate The
stuff,
Rock now.
I don't like him
Fucking
as much as I
dickhead.
did. It's like I used to like him because he was like bullheaded about certain shit, but he was against the establishment, you know. And I was like,
Yeah.
get him, man. I just didn't like the crew he was running with. But then he got into Hollywood, and I was like, it just went all the shit.
Yeah.
You know, he's acting more pretentious. He's all getting political in ways that I'm like.
Yeah.
He used to be highly conservative. In fact, that was a thing that people would be like, yeah, you can't get him to agree with like all these like socialist agenda things. Like he's nice. He's definitely open-minded, but he's conservative at heart. But now he's like been making all these weird statements where it's like, dude, don't tell me you're just selling out like for money. Like you can say like you were never friends with Trump, so you don't really care what's going on. I could accept that, but when you start making all these weird statements that have no connection to anything, and it's just to like get a laugh out of the audience, it's like you're not a comedian. You're like an action star. That would be like Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to make a joke and everyone
Want to
looks
know
at him
something
like,
epic?
"It's not funny."
Okay, want to know something epic that I just did?
What'd you do?
Okay, so, like, you know how there are titans in this game, and, like, there's a multiplayer mode where you can, like, summon your titans and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, okay, so, me and this other dude got in a titan battle, but we pretty much traded kills. Like, we traded titan kills, and we both have the same thing on, so we, like, get ejected so that we're, like, saved. Like, we're cloaked, and then we're ejected from the top of our titan, right? But the thing is, like, I ejected after him, so I like, came up, and I, like, shot his fucking... I shot him out of the air, and I was like, you know what, fuck you, bitch. And then just took the motherfucker down. It was epic, dude.
So you're killing each other.
Yeah.
You're playing multiplayer now.
Yeah, because I finished the campaign.
Oh, like you completed it?
Yeah, like, that's done, you know?
That seemed quick.
Yeah. Well, it isn't that long. Like, this game has a lot to it, but it isn't, like, on that sort of thing.
More focused on multiplayer combat.
Yeah, but dude, I just keep jumping on this dude's Titan and throwing fucking grenades in, like, his battery slot. So, dude, I just fucking took down a Titan by getting on top of him, like I grapple hooked onto his back. And then I fucking, like, took out his battery and kept putting grenades in there. So the motherfucker was like, what the fuck is going on?
He didn't know you were on him?
Yeah, and I kept jumping on him and doing the same thing over and over again. So I just fucking killed the dude like that.
Oh, that's because, like, when you're inside the Titans, you can't see it's not third-person view, huh? Which
yeah,
makes
it's
sense.
like, it's first person, you know? But this is
that's an
fucking
interesting
hilarious.
vulnerability there.
Yeah, I keep fucking jumping on his back and, like, fucking putting grenades in him. And he's like,
fuck
get
you
the
and your
fuck
Titan."
off me, you little man. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, who's the real man here? The
Dude.
one with the Titan or the one taking out the one without the Titan?
Bruh, I just killed 4 guys by fucking jumping on the Titan's back and, like, putting a fucking grenade in there. Jesus Christ, I'm epic. I am epic, yes.
Well, you're gonna have to share play, or not share play it, you're gonna have to save the video and upload that shit.
I don't know how to, like, share play, though.
Well,
Or
you
not.
do know how to save your videos, right?
I do not.
So just hit your share button, and
Yeah.
it'll give you your options to